morning, y'all. It's Shannon. You're on my channel. Oh my! And today is my day off, and we're going to do some homemade bread. Yes, very simple and easy. Let me get everything ready. What you'll need 2 1/4 cup of flour. Then you'll need 2 tablespoons of cooking oil, a teaspoon and a half of salt. I'm sorry about that. Then you'll need a package of your rapid rise instant yeast for fast acting. Okay, hold on one second. You'll need 1 cup of water, and then 2 tablespoons of honey, but Jerry wants it sweeter, so I'm doing 4 tablespoons of honey on this batch. And then the first thing that we're going to get mixed together is our wet ingredients. And then we'll get started from there. Hold on one second. So I already have my 1 cup of water in my measuring cup. And then I'm going to take my yeast and I'm going to pour it in. We're going to pour it in. Yeah, you guys hear the boys in the background. And we're going to get this stirred up, mixed up really well. I was thinking the other day, why not make my own bread instead of buying it at the store? Because we don't eat a lot of bread, but when we want bread, we've got it. Okay, now we're going to add the honey. And I just doubled my honey because Jerry wanted it sweeter. So that's fine. And then we're going to add the oil. I'm going to give it a swirl. And then we're going to let that set while we get our dry ingredients in the mixer. Okay, in the mixing bowl, we're going to pour in 2 1/4 cup of sugar. I already had it measured out. And then we're going to put in our 1 1/2 teaspoons of salt. And then we're going to just take our whisk and we're just going to whisk all that, just that together. So we're going to stir this just a little bit, our liquids, and then we're going to pour it into our bowl, our mixing bowl. Get all of the honey in there. Make sure it gets in there. Okay. Remember when you put your yeast in your water before you add your other ingredients, to let it set for about 5 minutes. And then we're going to lower her, put her in there. Now, you can do this by hand if you don't have a mixer, which is no problem. So we're going to get her mixed. I'll be right back. There she is. There's what she should look like. So we're going to turn her off. And we're going to lift her. And now I got to get her off of the thing. I'll be right back. So I'm using my cutting board and we're going to put some flour on there. Spread it around and we have to knead it for 5 to 10 minutes, y'all. This is the fun part. Hold on. So I'm going to get it, and I kind of put a little bit of flour on my hand so it don't, I hope it doesn't stick as much, but, okay, here we go. Let me get it out. And there it is. And she's sticking. And I'm going to be making, which I'm not going to do the video on all of them. I'm going to be making about 3 loaves today. Outside, sweetheart. Because everybody wants some bread. So. And then we're just going to get this to going. And we're just going to knead. We're going to do this for 5 to 10 minutes, you guys. And as she's real sticky, when you add the flour to your surface, it's gonna help take the stickiness away. And we just want to get her kneaded up. Oh, I gotta find my stand, y'all. I don't know where it's at. You know, one of those things. Oh, there you guys go again. Sorry about the video. Okay, so I'm going to finish kneading this. I still got a few more minutes to go. And I know you guys don't want to sit here and watch me knead this bread up. Or this dough, I should say. I'll be back. Got it kneaded up. I put grease in the bottom of my bowl. I'm just going to put that in there, and then I'm going to let it just kind of, because I'm not using my mixing bowl because I'm going to go ahead and make some more batches. I'm getting it all in here. We're going to let this sit for an hour to an hour and a half. I'm sorry, an hour and a half to 2 hours. We're going to let it rise. You can put saran wrap around it, or you can put a towel around it. It's just whatever you desire. And then we're going to let it rise. It's going to double in size, and then I'll be back. Hey, y'all. I let the dough sit for 2 hours, so it would rise. Let me show you. There's what she looks like. So she definitely doubled in size. I put a little bit of flour on my surface, and we're going to put the dough back out. And then I'm just going to kind of get it, I don't know what the heck that is, but okay. And we're just going to just spread it out like so. It's not, you know, let's try to get it kind of square. And then what we're going to do next, and I already made my other 2, so I've got a total of 3 loaves that I'm getting done today. And I've already got my pan lightly greased that I'm going to be setting her in. Okay, and then we're going to start over here. I don't know if you can see my fingers very well, but at the corner of it, and we're going to take it, and we're just going to get it and start rolling it. And we're going to roll it up. Now, of course, everybody has their own way of doing it. And then we're just going to kind of pinch the seams together here, like so. And then we're going to take the sides, right there on the sides, and we're going to fold them in and just get it all pinched together. Okay. And then we'll get our pan, which is right there, and she's already greased. Remember, I've already greased her. And we're gonna take her seam side down, and we're gonna set her in the pan, and then we're gonna cover her up lightly, and we're gonna let her sit for an hour and a half. So that way she'll rise again, and then it'll be an hour and a half. I use saran wrap, but I also just will put a towel over it. That's my bread towel. So, and I will just set that to the side, and let's get the other ones ready while you guys are with me. And then there's the other one. And we're gonna get her out. And then okay, and I've already got my pan. I should have put a little bit more flour on here, but I did not do it. That's my fault. Because we don't like the sticky. Ah. Okay, that's fine. I'm just rolling it and getting it together, and we're just gonna pinch those ends together. Take the sides and get it together like so. And look at her. There she is. And then remember, seam side down. And then we got her in the pan. And then I'm just gonna use my shrink wrap that I already had. And we're gonna put this, and then I'm gonna go ahead and do the other one, and then I'll set my timer because I really wanna get them in the oven together. Okay, one more. I'll just kind of spread that out. And there's the other one. They did really good on their rising, y'all. Really, really good. Okay. And then I just don't want her to stick. And then we're just gonna, I try to make them square, but you guys know what? I think I'm just a round person all the way. So, hey, okay. And we're gonna get it, and we're just gonna roll it up. Now this is just the way that I've been doing it. So, I mean, everybody is different on how they want to do it. They're really easy to make. The problem, not the problem, but it's the wait time. There's a lot of waiting for it to rise, you know, so it's one of those hurry up and wait games. Okay, and then the only other loaf pan I got is my Pullman loaf pan. So I'm gonna just sit that bad boy right down in there like so. And then we're gonna cover her up like so. And then it's gonna be time to set the timer, and I will be back. Okay, you guys, so when the bread rises after an hour and a half, you see how it's nice and it's twice its size from when I put it in there. So we got our oven preheated to 350 degrees. And then now we're going to put these buttes in the oven. And they are so pretty. So it's 3 loaves that we got going. There we go. Okay. And you're going to let them cook for 35 to 40 minutes. Or bake, I should say. Hey, you guys. Oh my gosh, y'all. We got the bread out. Here's 1 loaf. There's 2 loaves. And there's 3 loaves. So I got to let them cool. Then we're going to take one and we're going to slice it. And we're going to let Jerry taste test it and see if he likes it with the 4 tablespoons of honey in it instead of just the 2. So I will be back shortly. Yum! Okay, y'all. Here's the bread. We're going to pop her out. Oh, look at how pretty she is. Yes! Smells so good. I wish you guys were here with me. Just breathing that. Okay. I'm looking for my bread knife, y'all. And I found my bread knife, y'all. Okay. So let's cut into her. We're just gonna do a thin slice. And then look at her. Look at her. Look at that. Oh, Can you guys smell? Okay, let's go take this to Jerry and let him do the taste test. I'll be right back. There he goes.
Good.
It's good? I did more honey.
It's a lot better. I like it.
All right. So that is how I make my homemade bread, my simple homemade bread. I will be getting with you guys real soon on doing maybe a sourdough or a jalapeno cheese bread. But until next time, y'all take care. God bless and peace. Bye.